So the word internal itself, when you break down the parsé of it, that's just the parsé, which is to breaking down the words of internal, is nowhere of contract. So you're not going to want to traverse with that, or there's no cooperation with that word on a performance. Then let's look at the word, and this is the word that's the word internal, which is on the evidence that you just presented here. Okay? So let's take a look at another word, which is on your header here. Let's look at the word revenue. RE on the prefix equals no. Then is a venue or location. And yeah. So you have the word revenue. When you do the parsé here, re means no, then is location, and UE is contract. So this is a no location contract. So make sure you don't fall into those to those closure tricks and traps on the parsé. And then you have the word service. When you put these words together without punctuation, they become an adjective pronoun, right? So you have a no earth contract in a no location contract. So either rule one and rule equal, creating a pronoun state. The prefix pro equals no. So you have no fact here. First rule of contract is closure. So you must have closure for your performance so you can cooperate, because you must pay your taxes in correct communication, parsé, syntax, grammar. Some of the other syntax that is going on here. Just going to flip through because most of this. You have statements that function as adjective pronouns, adjective pronouns, adjective pronouns, adverb, adjective pronouns, adjective past tense, adjective pronouns, no contract words, adverb verbs in future tense, or adverbs in future tense, adjectives, pronouns, and adverb verbs. And then you have a column of numbers out here, but the numbers have no dollar values. I don't know what they're talking. There's no closure here. Back to rule one and rule equal. They must give closure so you can create a performance, so you can have a service. So there's nothing to be serviced in these locations based upon there's no dollar value here, or no anything value there, as a matter of fact. And then this is signed by somebody, and because I don't have contract to say that name, I won't right now, but I will be giving them closure when I do have contract to say that name. And then they're using italicized words here. You have power of attorney and declaration of representation. So you have negative words that are not on the page, creating an adverb verb scenarios. This is a factual condition of state hearing. We create facts using position set facts to establish a condition of state, to give closure for you and the Internal Revenue Service FOSSLE for performance. So we can have service and you can pay your taxes. Okay? Once again, I'd like to go back and talk more about the Constitution, which Tyshawn and I have autographed. We have used Document Contract Claims Section 40, which is a command for the open court postal calendar and location for venue and the things that we have ported on there. Another thing that has been done in this quo warranto complaint is that we have concurred on the terms of the Constitution. Constitution articles are the performance which creates the function for us being here today. And they're document contract claim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So in your document contract claim performance, we're not going to participate with false and misleading statements in compliance with Title Document Contract Claim, or Title 15 Document Contract Claim Section 1692E. We're not going to engage in wire fraud, Title 18 Document Contract Claim Section 1343. And we're not going to participate in Title 18 Document Contract Claims Section 1342 mail fraud, as well as fictitious language. Let's see, what else do we have in here that we need to give closure on? There's a performance claim that we are also not going to engage in Title 18 Document Contract Claim 1621 perjury against this charter vessel constitution and the terms of Corporation Case Number RE 881-080-581 US. So we have corporate closure for the Constitution and this hearing. Please keep in your knowledge that this hearing, there's no continuance of evidence outside of this hearing and anywhere else that you go. Okay, these are the terms that are function only concern you and I during this time of hearing, during this time of trial. And the Internal Revenue Service, who once again is the Internal Revenue Service here. No, they're not. So my fault claim will be posted. Do you have any questions about your duty and your command? And I give you for the command of your performance for the payment of your taxes in the correct communication, parsing, syntax, grammar, performance.
Line with the comprehension.
Okay. At this time, there are no further matters for this hearing. There wasn't a lot to talk about based on the function of the Constitution, which gave us the authorization to be here, the porting of the Constitution at the nearest port authority and the nearest postal court for the docking, the fee for freight for the $1 stamps to be aboard the vessels, to transship the cargo, Internal Revenue Service, into this foreign vessel meeting for the stopping and correcting of grammar wrongs. This is a civil case, and the filing docketing performance is with the foreign vessel names, foreign filing closure, and amicus curiae quo warranto performance. And that is all I have to talk about today.